Content may be king. Okay, it is. Content is king. But without context, you have little more than clickbait. So let's get an improved feel for the water. I'm being clever, but that's the point of this post and a big piece of what we help our clients accomplish. Every day, you feel your way through the business changes all around, and unless you get an improved feel for the water, you're going to have a problem, a big one. You'll be splashing around in circles. You'll not really ever get anywhere. It's not the kind of business change you're after now, is it? You know I'm not talking about literal water, of course. No, we're not looking for band-aids here. The context behind this improved feel for the water thing is about really understanding your customers. I'm still good with the idea that occasionally context doesn't matter, but generally, if you aren't both transparent and authentic, you're on your way to building a problem. If you've read my musings on business change and life for any appreciable period, you know where I'm going, right? Lots of this is fine line stuff. On the one hand, you shouldn't ever swear in writing, but on the other, fuck you, Anthony Bourdain. On one hand, business is a holistic pursuit, but on the other, sometimes you need a pure geek, to get geek things done. So think of business and business change like romance, and it is. I once dated a woman for about a year who several years later told me no one else had ever gotten her the way I did. And I wasn't sure exactly what her goal was revealing that, so let's go with being authentic. It was a big thing for her anyway, as a practice. Or maybe she was trying to get me back, because, I'm a catch, right? Or something else entirely was going on. But getting her, or getting your clients and your prospects, matters, whatever the reason is, for someone caring that you do, and you'll never get that improved feel for the water unless you care and work at it. Which, speaking of practice, is the point. I've long said I don't want doctors practicing medicine on me. I want them to know what they're doing. But without continuing practice, you become stagnant. Keep practicing. Keep feeling that water. And if you aren't sure which toe to stick where, well, start by feeling this. I'm the Answer Guy, and I'll be back.